Welcome to the dojo, young samurai.
Konnichiwa, young samurai. Welcome back for another Ninja Night Read. My name is Chris Bradford. I'm the author of the Young Samurai series and the Bodyguard series. And we'll be continuing our reading of my Young Samurai sampler, The Way of Fire. Now, in the last chapter, Dragon Eye, Jack encountered his nemesis and they had to have a battle in the woods. Jack barely escaped with his life by using the Way of Fire to distract Dragon Eye and then kick him into the swamp. But the danger is not over because young Jack and his friends are now surrounded by ninja and they have been told to surrender or die. Chapter 8, The Uninvited Guest. The trainee samurai glanced nervously at one another. Even though they outnumbered their enemy, the three ninja possessed skills way beyond the students' training and abilities. Their only two options were dishonorable surrender or certain death. Never, Kazuki shouted, sounding an almighty battle cry. Kiai! All the young samurai, fired up by Kazuki's courage, brandished their own weapons and readied themselves for a fight to the death. But instead of moving forward to attack, the three ninja looked at each other and simply nodded. Congratulations, said the lead ninja, as they all pulled off their hoods. You've passed the final test. Standing before them was Sensei Hosokawa, Sensei Kyozo, and Sensei Yamada. The students stared open-mouthed at their teachers. This was a training exercise? Exclaimed Kazuki, his sword still primed to strike. Yes, the final test, and you showed true Bushido spirit, replied Sensei Hosokawa, a satisfied grin on his face as the students lowered their weapons with relief. Your courage is to be commended. The only sensei to appear displeased was Sensei Kyozo. He stepped forward, his face screwed up with fury, and presented Jack with his bound wrists. Undo this demeaning knot right now. Suppressing a grin, Jack hurriedly removed the gunner's knot. So who was impersonating the fourth ninja, Dragon Eye? Jack asked, relieved to discover that the ninja chap had been fate. Sensei Kyozo scowled at him. Talking about, he spat. There are only three of us. But before Jack could explain, Emmy collapsed to the floor. Sensei Yamada rushed over to examine her. She's been cut. Who did this? He demanded, taking off his obi and wrapping it around her leg to stem the bleeding. No one had sharpened weapons. Jack stared at Akiko, whose eyes widened in a full, fearful realization. The fourth ninja was the real Dragon Eye, she gasped. Sensei Hosokawa and Sensei Kyozo exchanged a troubled look. Sensei Yamada continued to tend to Emmy, gently parting her eyelids. She gazed blankly back at him. Cut's not deep. She's not lost enough blood to pass out, he observed. So the blade must have been poisoned. Can you identify the poison? Asked Sensei Hosokawa, his voice tense and strange. We can't have the daughter of the daimyo die on our watch. We need the sword or the ninja to question, the Zen master explained. Where's Dragon Eye, Jack could, demanded Sensei Hosokawa. I kicked him into the swamp, Jack replied, but he used his knife on Emmy. Sensei Yamada, do all you can for Emmy-chan, ordered the swordmaster, ripping off his ninja disguise. Everyone else stay here. Sensei Kyozo and I will go after the assassin. The two samurai sprinted off in the direction of the clearing. Emmy convulsed in Sensei Yamada's arms, then coughed white foam with black flecks appearing at her lips. I recognize these symptoms, said Akiko, dropping down beside the trembling form of Emmy. It's what the ninja call a sleeper. What's a sleeper? Asked Jack. It's a poison that gradually paralyzes the entire body until the victim suffocates, Sensei Yamada explained, checking for Emmy's pulse. Can you save her? Pleaded Jack. Surely there's a cure. Sensei Yamada shook his head sadly. Without knowing the actual plant or animal used to concoct the sleeper, it's not possible to make an effective antidote. I can only ease her pain. Wait! There is a cure, said Akiko, her face suddenly brightening. The Hakujo Maru. It's a flowering cactus whose blossom is said to counteract any poison. True, but those cacti are extremely rare, replied Sensei Yamada. They only grow at the top of volcanoes. Mount Haku! It's not far from here, Saburo interrupted. My father took us there last summer. It's too dangerous, replied the Zen master. But we have to try, insisted Jack. Emmy's dying because she tried to protect me. I'll go with you, Kiko said decisively. I know what the Haku Joe Maru looks like. Count me in two, Yamato volunteered, stepping up beside Jack. Saburo, you can guide us to the Mount Haku. Saburo, his lip trembling at the prospect of climbing a live volcano, could only nod his head. No, I forbid it, countermanded Sensei Yamada. Mount Haku recently erupted. I can't have you risking your lives too. You heard what Sensei Hosokawa said, Jack argued. We cannot allow Emi to die. This is our only chance to save her. But Sensei Hosokawa also said everyone was to stay here, reminded Sensei Yamada. Isn't it our duty as samurai to serve and protect the daimyo's daughter? Persisted Akiko. True, agreed Sensei Yamada reluctantly, gazing at the unconscious Emi in his arms. And a smile of pride spread across his wrinkled face. You truly are a young samurai. Take the horses from the stables, but hurry. Emi-chan won't survive beyond a day. You must return by dusk tomorrow at the latest. Now we have to find out whether Jack, Akiko, Saburo, and Yamato will be able to get the plant in time and save Emi. Come back tomorrow for your next Ninja Night Read. Sayonara.